Hello and welcome to the Changzek English version podcast with me, Ta Lao. Today I am joined by a very special guest. He is the Deputy CEO and the Director of Club Licensing for the Toyota Thai League. Mr. Benjamin Tan, how are you doing today?
Hi, good afternoon. I'm doing well. Thank you for inviting me for the podcast today, and I'm glad to be here.
All right, so for the listeners at home, can you please talk a bit about yourself first? And have you always been following football ever since you're young?
Yes, I think I've been following football since I was very young age, and those days I also followed the English Premier League as well. And I also had a favorite local neighborhood team who was playing in the Singapore League, and there was also a lot of many Thai players who were playing in that club. So yes, I was a fan. I'm still a fan now, but I'm looking at football in a different perspective, how to grow the football business and also to be involved and know the best things in the football industry.
Okay. I believe you've been in Thailand for around 3 years now. How do you like it? The culture, the food, the people, what's your overall thought on it?
I think 3 years has passed very quickly, and I really enjoy my time in Thailand. I think the people are very nice. I have no issue and problem with the food here. I'm from ASEAN, and of course Thai people are very nice, very friendly, and most importantly there's a lot of football vibes in Thailand, so people are very professional and passionate about football.
Alright, so let's jump into your role for the Thai League now. Of course, you are the Director of Club Licensing, but a lot of people know that role, but they don't necessarily know what the role does or what it actually is. So can you please talk a bit about your role working in Thai League?
Okay, basically I'm the guy who is the bad guy. Just kidding. I'm the guy. So club licensing, there are 6 criteria. Basically criteria like sporting criteria, infrastructure, personnel, legal, finance, and business. So in summary, in short, any club that passes this criteria will get a license to play in the Thai League. So I'm the guy who acts as the auditor to check the licenses and ensure that make sure that the clubs fulfill the criteria in order to play in the Thai League. This is important because we need to make the Thai League attractive and the clubs to be well managed. So besides doing that, club licensing director, I also oversee the league operations to make sure that the Thai League is attractive enough for our stakeholders, for example the sponsors, the media, the fans, and make it the best league in the region.
Alright, and touching on that subject that you are a fellow ASEAN, what's your view as a whole on Thai League, both T1 all the way down to T4? Do you think that it's heading into the right direction compared to other countries in this region?
Yes, I think we are doing pretty well in the region. I believe Thai League is the best league in the region, and my job is to ensure that it's the best league. We achieved that by being the top 10 in Asia, which means also that we are the best in the region in ASEAN. But we shouldn't be satisfied because we need to narrow the gaps between Thailand and also the bigger leagues like J League and UAE League. So we are doing things to make the clubs more professional, better structure, and also better management. As of now, I think we need to make our league attractive continuously.
Alright, and you mentioned that Thailand's rank in the AFC is now top 10, and of course within a couple of years in the future we're gonna get the 2+2 quota to play in the AFC Champions League. Realistically though, how many years do you think it'll take, roughly I guess, for Thai clubs to be able to compete with the likes of the J League teams, the UAE teams, the K League teams, such and such?
I think the credit must go to our Thai clubs who has been playing in the AFC Champions League. They have performed well and garnered enough points to overtake in the MA, the Member Association ranking, to have the 2+2 slots or quota. It's not easy, but I think we have done it, and I think it's a good achievement for Thai football. This additional quota is also good for us and also an extra incentive for the Thai League teams to do well in domestic league and cup competitions. Honestly speaking, I think the Thai clubs are good enough, to match the clubs from Japan, Korea, and China, as we have shown and achieved in the previous results.
Yep.
What we need now is good, consistent performances from the clubs, and I can see that coming with the 2 clubs in the group stage from 2021.
Alright, and moving on now to another topic that a lot of Thai football fans were discussing about earlier on this season. The topic was VAR, and I'm sure there's a lot of controversies in it, not just in Thailand but in world football. That should it be used, should it not be used, is it ruining the game? So first of all, what's your opinion on VAR?
I think FIFA and IFF have introduced some criteria and guidelines for leagues to use VAR, and we have started conducting workshops, the equipment, by getting the equipments, and also doing some silent tests to test the equipment and the system. And I think we will be ready in time for the AFC Under-23 Championship. We will be hosted by Thailand in January. So I think we'll be ready, and also then implement in the Thai League. I think it's not an easy implementation, but we are getting there, and we need to make sure that everyone is fully aware of the VAR's purpose, the objective, the benefits, and also the implementation. With or without VAR, there will be complaints. But VAR, in my personal opinion, it will help the game to be played in a fairer manner and ensure that the referees make a better judgment.
Obviously, referee decisions in Thailand has earned a lot of talk recently, not just this year but in previous years. What's your update status on VAR in Thailand? We saw it implemented the first 2 or 3 match days of Thai League 1, and then after that it was suspended, I guess, or not used anymore. Do you have any updates on that?
Yes, we have spoken to FIFA and IFF, and we have came out with the timeline to ensure that the VAR is fully implemented properly according to the rules of FIFA and IFF. So we have made the timeline, and we are now going through the workshops and also educating the referees, and also later on the clubs, and also ensure that the referees are knowledgeable and well versed enough to use the equipment. And after that, we'll use it for the league. So the timeline we would see, hopefully by the end of the year, at least we'll use it for the AFC Under-23 competition.
Okay, so looking from a big picture now, 3 years experience in Thailand, where do you see Thai football, both I guess the Thai league and national team, if you would answer, in 5 years? Where do you see Thai football going?
Okay, I feel that we are probably the fastest growing association in the region. For Thai League, we are exploring different competition formats, enhancing the matchday experience, and also fans engagement, and also importantly increasing the value of Thai League. And this is important because to attract the TV sponsors, fans, and also continue to aim to be the best league in the region. We also want to do well, consistently well in the national teams matches, especially in the upcoming World Cup qualifiers. We hope that with so much work within a short time under the president and the management, we hope to see some improvements in the 20 years strategic plan pillars, which include things like coach education, technical standards, and youth development. So we are slowly getting there. So in the next 5 years, I do see that we will make a vast improvement.
Okay. And last question I have for you today. A lot of Thai League fans know who you are. Do you have anything to say to them?
Yes, I'll take this opportunity to thank the Thai fans, even the foreign fans as well, for supporting the FA Thailand and Thai League. This year's league's average attendance has been quite good. I mean, compared to the last 3 years, this is the best attendance so far. And we also hear feedbacks from our fans, and we'll also continue to hear feedbacks from our fans to how to improve Thai football. We have implemented many programs with the FA and Thai League. We've achieved some, but some programs may take a little longer. But we like to assure that we are continuously developing Thai football, and we need to do this together.
All right, thank you so much for your time today, Mr. Benjamin Tan. Don't forget to like and subscribe to all Changsik social media accounts to stay up to date with what we do here. Thank you once again, and สวัสดีครับ
Thank you. สวัสดีครับ